Let me first introduce Mr. Chen. Mr. Chen, he graduated from City University of New York.
3 years ago.
His major is in mathematics. He joined our program last year, passed examination, just his first attendance. 3 months ago, I referred a job for him, and now he worked for more than how many months?
Perfectly 3 months.
3 months. What is the feeling for the job?
Right now, my job, like a general information, is to track imports, incoming shipments from JFK, and then file several forms to have their shipments nominated to a facility and then picked up by another freight forwarding company. And we arrange truckers and whatever logistics company to pick it up from the JFK airport to the bonded warehouse where they have customs determine if this, have legal substance or seizures, whatever. If they determine everything is good, they will release the shipments to, for them to ship out.
Do you like the job?
Yeah, I like the job. Be aware that it's very technical. There's a lot of numbers. A lot of numbers and dates involved. You have to be really precise with it. You don't want to you don't want to make a mistake with one number because, for example, airway bill, if you mess up one number, like a tracking number, it's going to be a totally different tracking, or that tracking never exists. So you gotta be precise and accurate with when you put things in the computer, make sure everything goes smoothly.
Yesterday, Mr. Chen told me that his boss asked him, "Is going to file entry by Mr. Chen."
Recently, Customs contacted me for an interview in one of their JFK facilities. So they want to make sure who you are. They want to know. They want to know who you are. They will ask you, several questions, and then they will decide whenever the commissioner in Washington D.C. will give you the license. So
that was before the license is issued.
well, once you pass, you wait for the scores to come, right? Once you pass, of course, they will send you a letter, hey, you passed, and then there will be additional steps that you have to do. I think you file a form 3124 as an application, and then you have to submit several other documents with the form. You submit it back to the customs, and they will determine if you're worthy for an interview. And then after an interview, they will determine if you will get the license. Yeah. So passing the exam is like 1/3 of the. To me, it's like 1/3 of the path. So there's a lot of requirements, not just the score.
So interviews mandatory.
Well, if they ask you to, I'm only interviewed once, so I'm not sure about other people. Well, I have to get an interview. So, well, they ask you if you're, like I said, you're loyal, you're under oath, if you're several background checks information, your general history, who you are, where you work at. Fingerprints. When you look at the website, it will say background checks, which also involves a fingerprint processing. That's pretty much it. To me, it's really comfortable for me. The customs officer is really nice, which I didn't expect because I thought federal employees are really mean. You don't care about you, but they're really nice people.
For us right now, is try to pass some test first. Could you tell me? Talk about a little bit about study skills, like how to focus.
Oh,
yeah.
The same thing you're doing, just read it.
No,
well, yeah, you're right.
some...
It's strategically, yeah. What you're doing is right. Of course, you have to read it, but of course, you have to focus, highlight the areas. First, I told you. I'm pretty sure online, online exams. There's a lot of questions. Remember those? I think I said it 3 months ago. That's a gold mine. That's a gold mine right there. like if you study the questions, some of them might reappear on this exam, which highly likely. Or they're gonna modify, let's say, 2-3 words. It may look different, but it's actually the same. Study the questions, study the sections that he taught you, like bonds, right? Bonds, compliance, drawbacks, North America free trade agreements. Just study those. Harmonized tax codes. I don't know if he taught you yet, but clothing is one of them. Clothing and garments, yeah. There's other things for it. But frankly, you don't have to study the whole book. You just have to study actually partially. When you look at the questions in the exam, it will categorize, oh, this is transaction value, this is drawback. So if you know it's drawback, you're not going to look at the bonds, right? No, you won't, because it's not related to bonds.
Yes.
So you go to drawbacks. And then at the same time, there's an answer key for it. They will tell you which section where they got the answers. Oh, it's 163, this is 171. Study those parts too. So the answer keys and the questions, those are very, very helpful if you focus on. Yeah.
Thank you.
That's my strategy. I mean, everybody's strategy is different. There's no right or wrong. It's what you think is right for you, which is comfortable for you, right? For me, it's to study the questions, which is that's how I pass. I'm telling you my experience,
Yes.
So.
我们谢谢他给大家的那个什么，
Thank
就是
you.